typically don't work that week between Christmas and New Year's. I'm always closed. So this year I decided to work, and we talked about, no, you're welcome. I would love to do it. We talked about why I did it. Well, I don't really know why I did it. I just did it. But my schedule was, I was telling you, probably one of the most productive days on Monday at my practice. And I was giving credit to my team for just showing up and really being intentional about us being there and for it to be profitable. You know, it's because in my mind, I was thinking on Sunday, I was like, oh my God, I have to go to work. And Charles actually said, look, if your schedule isn't that full, just go ahead and cancel. And I was like, no, I kind of already made I already said I was going to be at work. So I decided I was going to go. Hey, Simi. And I talked about how my team came through and just did amazing. And we had probably one of the most productive days that we've had in 2020. So Tuesday, same thing, like ridiculous revenue numbers. And then today, same thing. So I did post a few pictures of some cases I did. Today I decided I wasn't going to post some pictures because as I was driving home, and I got home today really about 3:30. So each day has been really productive. And I've gotten home at about 3:30, which my practice is about an hour away. So I was really done with a full day schedule at 2. So driving home, I started thinking about it, and I was thinking of why, like what happened, you know, because I've had the same schedule pretty much for the last 11 years when I was there. And I was trying to really pinpoint what it was that made this different. And I thought about 3 things, and I was like, hey, I got to share this with my tribe. So the first thing is your circle. We talked about that, making sure that people around you really understand your vision and that they're in line with your vision, because that's the only way. Like, you cannot be in a relationship. What does the Bible say? That you have to be in agreement to walk together. So finding teammates that really understand what you value the same thing, and understand your vision, because you're the leader. Your business is yours and you're the leader. So that was the first thing. The other thing that I thought about why this was such a productive week was because we decided it was okay to be uncomfortable. And in life, a lot of times when you're about to make a change that will elevate you, you're going to go through a season where you're not comfortable. And I think for me this week, it was very important that I understood that, you know, coming back to work for 3 days after being off for an entire week, especially since my entire family, like everybody's home and they're still in the holiday mood. So imagine how it was when I had to get up on Monday morning when everybody was still asleep and kind of creep downstairs and head on to work. Of course, you know, my flesh didn't want to do it. But every time you have to step out of your comfort, every time you have to do something better, sometimes you have to step out of your comfort. If you don't step out of your comfort, you're going to keep doing the same thing and you don't expect a different result. That's what I'm trying to say. So that was the second thing. And then the third thing happened today. So we had a really good schedule, and we had a patient that came in that really needed to have this done. And I had to be flexible. So I ended up having to see this extra patient. I really didn't want to because I had 5 surgeries already, but this patient really needed it. And we ended up doing it, and that last patient actually took us into a 3rd revenue day. That was one of the top in the year. So, you know, was I a little uncomfortable? Yes, because I had to take care of one more patient. But you have to be flexible. That's the other thing. You've got to be spontaneous. And I was listening to a live today that talked about spontaneity and how it's so important when we're growing, because a lot of us are we're so set in our ways or so set in protocols. I tell my team, like, protocol doesn't win. People win. Like, you know, we have a protocol to do things a certain way, but we should be ready to pivot a different way if it's for the good of, in my case, my patients. So those are the three things that I thought as I looked at this week, and as I looked at just my growth this year, because this has been, like everybody, you know, an unprecedented year where I've had to do things a little differently to get the same result or to make up for what we considered lost time, which honestly, I don't really think there was any time that was lost this year, because that time, I really think that we all needed that time to reset and to reflect and to maybe change direction for some people, or to accelerate or to decelerate, whatever it may be for you. I believe the time when we were in lockdown, and hopefully you used it for what it was intended for, because I think there was a higher power at work and it was intended for different things for different people, that you used it and that you can look back now and see that while we were in quarantine, that you did gain something. For some people, it was just rest, you know. And as we're going into 2021, I've said this over and over again, like, don't wait till tomorrow and make some New Year resolution, because you've done that over and over again. You've done that several years, and it only lasts typically till end of January. Make some New Year strategies. You know, what do I do differently? What is that one thing that I could do differently that will totally change my business, or will totally change my relationship? You know, do I need to not work 5 days a week? I mean, whatever it is, no matter how little, no matter how big it is, but start looking at it more as a strategy as opposed to a resolution. I stopped making resolutions because it just doesn't work. However, I start strategizing probably about 3 months before, because I want to hit the ground running on January 1st. Which reminds me, in January, I am, of course, you know, I ate so much for Christmas, and I've really lazed around. I haven't really done much. So like everybody else, we're going to pack on some pounds. So in January, yes, I know, Simi, right? In January, we are having, so I'm part of a group called God Confidence. Yeah. We are hosting 21 days of workout or get healthy. If you want to know more about it, just DM me. And we are going to have like Zoom workouts. It's 30 minutes a day. You can do it. You know, hold yourself accountable to that. Think about it. Like, what can't you do for 30 minutes? Surely you can watch Netflix for more than 30 minutes at a time. So 30 minutes a day for 21 days. We're going to try to eat right as well, but we're going to work out, and it's going to be a community. So I find out that I hold myself more accountable when I do stuff like that. So, hey, Celeb Doc. So if you want to join me and you want to get healthier, DM me. We're starting January 1st, but you can join us anytime. And I'm hoping that this becomes not just, you know, they always say if you do something for, is it 21 days or 30 days, that it becomes a habit? Doc, you can answer that. I can't remember. Anyway, if you do something consistently for a long time, it becomes a habit. So that's what I'm going to do. And I am waiting for my Peloton bike. My husband got me one for Christmas. I get it in January. I am so excited. Just because everybody I know has it. Femi thinks that I am getting it because I want to be part of the cool kids, but it's 21 days, right? Yeah. So we are doing this workout for 21 days. So you all have to join me, like, for real. So DM me and I'll give you the details. I'll probably try to post it on here, but I am excited about it because, God bless him, right? I'll tell him. He's not on social media. You guys know that. But I'm really excited about it because that means I'm going to be like fit and stuff. But anyway, so today was my last work day. I got to like see just a lot of the best part of my job is to see those patients come. And maybe I will post a picture. I mean, some pictures, because will I do what? Oh, sure. Because maybe I'll post some pictures. I had a patient today, and it was just amazing. Sometimes it's so amazing to see the before and after, like on camera, but it's even more amazing to be a part of it when they look at themselves and they cry, but it's like good tears. But we all, I guess, we all have the opportunity to do that every day. So I get to do it at work, and it's such a controlled environment for me, right? Because that's where I work. But do you know you have the chance to do that and impact somebody's life like every day, like at the grocery store, when you're at the park. And I think it's so important that we see that, and we begin in 2021 that we not only talk the talk, but we begin to walk the walk. But we do it with intention, though. I know a lot of us will do it like the first month, but while we're working out and getting healthy physically, let us start doing some emotional inside work and some spiritual inside work. And let's start working out our spirit, man, and working out our emotions and our ability to impact other people in 2021. So, having said that, this is it. You probably will not see me till next year. So I wanted to come on here to wish you guys a happy new year. 2021 is definitely huge. It's going to be a great year because we can only go up from 2020. Say amen to that. So I'm excited about 2021. I'm excited about what God is doing. I'm excited about what's going on in my life. I'm excited about my children. I'm excited about my husband. I'm excited about just everything. I'm excited about whatever is going on with you. So join me. 21 days fitness. Like no chips, none of that. Lots of water, 30 minutes exercise. It could be walking. If you haven't been getting up at all, walking alone will do it for you. And let's do this and let's crush it. All right. Thank you, Celeb Doc. We need to get on a live together pretty soon because you have some amazing insight on some stuff that I think some of the people in my tribe will be interested to know. And I'll let you share that because I think when I first met you, that was one of the things that was like, so you want to come on one day, Doc? Absolutely. All right, people, you guys take care. Have a happy new year. And I will see you in 2021.